What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today we have a very exciting opening for you guys. Today we're going to be unboxing the brand new Cobalt Dragoon 260C. Brand new Beyblade. This just dropped the other day, so I'm really excited to open this up. We'll take a look at the box here first, and then we'll open it up. So first thing you see on the front, they've kind of inverted the colors here, so rather than having a white box with these lines, they have a black box instead. I think it's very fitting just because this is the first left spin bay. It makes sense that they would invert the colors as well. On the side here, we have a nice picture of Cobalt Dragoon with the left spin string launcher included here, so that's pretty sweet. On the side, just a little image showing us that it is an attack type. And then on the back here, similar stuff. We have a nice breakdown here of all the parts. We have the blade here, the ratchet, as well as the bit. The bit itself is C or Cyclone. Very cool, really happy to see that. I think a lot of you guys are gonna be excited to have that back. That is a very popular part, very nostalgic part as well. Medio El Drago also had a very similar tip, so very cool to see that. Like what they were doing here with the box art, once again, I think the design here on the back is very sweet. All right, guys, so we've taken a look at the box now. We're gonna open this bad boy up. All right, opening up the box now. First thing we'll see when we pull it out is this cardboard sleeve here. Take one last look at that box. Very cool artwork. Love what they were doing there. And then first thing again, we'll see the manual here. Pretty standard. We won't open this one up, but it's essentially the one you'll have in every Beyblade X release from Takara. Very straightforward, kind of includes a part list here, and then an assembly guide, as well as a skill up guide that just has some additional combos and things you can check out. So nothing too crazy. All right, and then there we are. We have the blade itself, the ratchet, and the bit, as well as our left spin string launcher. All right, guys, so I've gone ahead and opened everything up. We're gonna take a look at the string launcher here first. Very interesting color choice and design. This is sort of a, how would I call it? Like almost like a pearlescent blue. Very neat. Trying to get some of the highlights there on the colors. A little bit different design overall from our typical right string, or right spin string launcher. I have the red one here from Phoenix Wing. So just as a comparison, you can see they're a little bit different, but overall very similar as well. So I like what they were doing here. I think the design is super cool. There have been some concerns as far as these being damaged or having factory defects. This one feels pretty good, although it is kind of getting hung up a little bit, so I might have a defective one. We'll see. I'll give it some testing and I'll get back to you guys on that, but very cool color choice. A little bit darker blue I think would have gone well with this, or even kind of a red color like that would have been nice, but pretty sweet string launcher nonetheless. All right, and then getting to the blade itself. So here we go. We have Cobalt Dragoon here. Such a sweet design. I think as a left spin bay, this is going to be pretty decent as far as an attack type. I've seen some videos already of people giving this some testing, and it seems like the blade itself is decent. The bit as well is probably quite aggressive, so it'd be nice to test that out myself. But there you go, there's the blade itself. All right, and then we have the ratchet here. This is 260. Very interesting design. If you look closely, you can see that one side is slightly more curved than the other. So depending on whether this is used on a left or right spin bay, you'll have different performance there. Quite interesting. The ratchet itself also has these little extensions here on the bottom, so it kind of comes down further, at least these 2 points here, than typical. That could definitely have some performance changes as far as scraping in the stadium and whatnot, so we'll give that some testing in future videos. And then we have the bit here as well. So very cool bit. Once again, bringing back that El Drago design for the tip. Fortunately, mine does not look to be defective. There were some defective ones from factory, but this looks to be in pretty good shape so far, so that's fantastic. All right, guys, and we're gonna go ahead and do an assembly for Cobalt Dragoon. So if you've never assembled a Beyblade X bay, it's very easy. We take the white portion of the ratchet here and line it up with a cutout on the blade itself. We give it one turn and they'll lock in place. Then we'll take our bit and insert like so. So there you go, guys. That is Cobalt Dragoon in all of its glory. Really awesome bay. I love the design here, and especially as our first left spin bay, I think it's a really neat approach. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, stay tuned. We have plenty of Classic Gen, MFB, and X content on the way. I make haul videos, lot videos, as well as collection updates and things like that. So if you guys enjoy the content, hit that sub button, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.